knowing about um, speaking with the people, having conversation with the honorific or normal expression. In Korean, we have specific conversation languages. We use common expression with the friends and family members. It seems in daily life and our expression with the people and much more the common expression, common speaking, not honorific speaking. We call common expression is 반말, and then the honorific expression is 존댓말. And then we usually speak common expression in daily life and much more than honorific expression. For example, at home, with your family member, we talk with a common expression. We use comfortably we speak. And then school, yes. Nowadays, in the countryside, I met many students with some grades and then high grades to low grades, and they talk comfortably, just like the family, just like friends, and they talk naturally, and then it's common expression. At school, same grade or the small group can talk like that, and also with friends, we can talk. And if we have friends on at the club, also at the working place, restaurant or some big and then company, and then we have a same business team, and they're same age or the having good relationship, we talk naturally, and then by doing that, and we can speak common expression each other. But with a high rank person, for example, boss or team leader, and then senior, and then we talk, or the at home, the father and mother, or the teacher, we talk with them, honorific expression. But and then in fact, when we real life, and then we don't try to talk with them because and then it's a little not comfortable to talk with them about their idea or something. If we meet some schedule or and then the lesson, and then it's a little different. So and then my idea is about common expression in Korean, and then mostly it's very important. Let's think about and learning Korean as foreigners learning Korean. They have a chance to speak common expression, or they have more chance to analytic expression. And when I teach, when I am doing language exchange with language partners, I tell them uh, guide or advice for them. And then when they make sentence in Korean, and let them add yo, because of it will be honorific or very polite expression. So and then yo is not just a common expression. And then yo is just a little bit, and then society, and then a little bit a polite expression. So and then most of language learners, foreign language learners, when they speak Korean, and they usually speak and then polite expression, anaerobic expression, because of people guide that. But in fact, in real life in Korean, they usually common expression, but then and the learners cannot. But while do they communicate with each other, while do they communicate with each other, they listen to other people. In most is a common expression. Providing that I met many um, foreigners who learn Korean. They speak common expression rather than the polite expression because they listen more opportunity about the drama and movie or with the friends. And if they meet some group with the friends and they say hello to, they have a friendship with the Korean, and then they can talk with the common expression. Also, by doing that, yeah, they can familiar with the common expression. The speaking is 반말 and 존댓말 is very important in Korean. But and foreign learners might be they familiar with the polite, but the listening is a common expression. Then and when they speak, and then they speak common expression. But and then as a Korean, when they listen to foreigners who say 반말, common expression, they feel uncomfortable. So and then the best way to knowing each other and also the our habit in life, and then as a Koreans, we speak common expression more than polite expression in family member, friends, at work because we everybody knows about that common expression is much easier, comfortable, faster, and then useful. And polite expression it will be in society and formal, and then yeah, it's not function. For example, it's very dangerous situation or hard working or like fighting, and then we don't say like this. And then there's something of reasons why we communicate with the common expression in the real situation. Uh, Very, very powerful messaging, short messaging, and direct messages, and it's very short. So let's thinking about real Korean is a common expression, basically not a polite expression. Today I talk about and common expression in Korean 반말. Is it 반말 is a natural language in our society. Or Korean use much more common expression with the 반말 at home, school, with friends and society or working place. We use polite expression. We know about the social relationship, but we try to avoid the using the polite expression to meet and then senior, and then rather than we enjoy with the friends and then together. That are the reasons. So and then the foreigners who learn Korean, and they uh, uh, have problems with this, how to say the common expression, polite expression, but naturally they listen to more common expression when they try to speak the common expression, 반말, and then Korean people say, you are very rude, you are not polite, and then so that is the problem. Even I also try to help them to express polite expression yo, but when they are communicating with the Korean people and then listen to Korean and mostly common expression, then and it might be very confused. Uh, okay. Now I'll talk about the common expression in Korean, 반말, 존댓말, and this is important when the languages in Korean. In English, my content of common expression and polite expression in Korean. When the people speak common expression with 반말, and then they use common expression at home, schools, with friends, and the working place, rather than they speak polite. expression with the senior, older, they avoid the relationship because it's not comfortable. And as a foreign learners to learn Korean, they try to say the polite expression, but they mostly listen to common expression, the 반말, so they are familiar with the 반말. So when they speak common expression, 반말 and uh, Korean people don't like, and then so they are very confused. And then, okay, after proofreading it, uh, this is. This is important topic. Understanding common and the polite expression in Korean communication. Mm, okay, let's see. Translate into Korean and Vietnamese above. Now I can copy with you the contents about understanding common and polite expression in Korean communication. Why I do thinking about this? Yeah, this is important parts in learning Korean and understanding common and polite expression in Korean communication. In the Korean language, there are two main levels of speech, common expression, 반말, and polite expression, 존댓말. These two forms are deeply connected to Korean culture, relationship, and social hierarchy. When the Koreans use a common expression, in daily life, most Koreans use a common expression, 반말, much more often than polite expression. We usually speak this way at home with a family member, at school with the classmate or close friend, in club or social gathering, even at workplaces among co-worker or team member who are close in age or have a friendly relationship. In this case, using common expression feels natural, comfortable, and friendly. It helps people build a sense of closeness and equality. For example, in school, especially in the countryside, students often talk to one another like family using 반말. Even among teachers and students, if they know each other well, they may use more casual tones. This is a part of the modern Korean communication style, which has become more relaxed and less formal in recent years. When is a polite expression used? Polite expression, 존댓말, is used when talking with older people, teachers, and supervisor or company leaders, strangers or people with the higher status. And however, many people feel that polite speech create distance or familiarity in relationship. Sometimes when the atmosphere becomes too formal, people may feel uncomfortable sharing their real opinion. That's why in daily life, Koreans often try to avoid the overly polite speech, especially in friendly or private setting. The challenge for Korean learners. For foreign learner, this system can be very confusing. When they study Korean, they are usually taught polite expression first because that's what teachers emphasize as safe and respectful. However, when they watch Korean drama, movies, talk with Korean friends, they mostly hear common expression, 반말. So learners become more familiar with listening to 반말, but not with using it. When they try to speak using 반말 the way they heard it, Korean people sometimes feel uncomfortable or even think it's rude. This causes confusion and frustration for learners, a cultural communication gap. This situation creates a communication gap between native speaker and foreign learner. Foreigners often say, I only want to sound natural, like in the drama, but Koreans may respond, you're sounding polite. In reality, both sides are right, but from the different cultural perspective, for learners, it's important to understand. Polite speech shows respect as and is safe to use in any formal situation. Common speech 반말 expresses closeness and comfort, but should only be used with permission or in familiar relationship by finding the balance. In New Korean life, people meet these two sides depending on context. A common communicator understands when to switch between polite and common expression. For example, start politely when meeting someone for the first time, and if the other person says you can speak casually, 반말 써도 돼요. And it's okay to switch to common expression. Learning this balance is part of mastering not just the Korean language, but also Korean culture. In summary, Koreans often speak common expression in daily life, at home, school, and with friends. Polite expression is important for social respect, but can feel distant. Foreign learners usually learn for polite forms, but hear common speech, so they get confused. The key is understanding when and with whom to use each style. Mastering this distinction helps learners communicate naturally and effectively and truly understand the Korean way of speaking and then connecting with others. Okay.